And I was like, I have something better. I'll hire a driver to come pick you up and bring you to the event. And she's like, oh, that sounds nice. I'm like, so she can hire a driver. Uber.
A Canadian farmer has been forced to pay for a breach of contract after using a thumbs up emoji in a text message.
Wait. He's not supposed to use it?
No emojis?
Well, here's the thing. Basically...
They're using that as a signature, like as confirmation?
Yeah. So, this exchange began when a farmer, Chris Actor, was discussing a grain order with a buyer named Kent. And a contract was then drafted for Kent to buy 86 tons of flax from Actor for $25 a bushel to be delivered in November that year. And then Kent signed the contract and took a photo of it before sending it in a text message to Actor with the message, please confirm flax contract. And then Actor then replied with a thumbs up emoji. So that was the kind of official, so to speak.
That sounds like a yeah.
It sounds like a yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not a normal yeah, but it sounds.
But it could be interpreted as like a yeah, or the other person it's like, hey, can you sign this? And they're just like, yeah, I will sign it. Not this is my position. This is I will sign it.
Which one would you think it technically is, or what do you think would be legally binding?
Depending on whose side I'm on. If I'm representing the other guy, I'm like, oh yeah, he confirmed it for sure.
But you said a thumbs up.
Yeah, but if I'm on this side, then I'm like, no, I'm like.
What if you're supposed to be the neutral judge? What do you think?
Is that because there's a difference between I received it and I agree with the terms on it?
Yeah.
That's the argument.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah. Or it's just I like your writing.
Great contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Great
Very good
style.
contract.
Yeah.
Love the formatting.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it up.
So as a neutral judge, which one do you think is most correct?
Whoever I like better in court, I think.
Yeah, whoever's cooler.
Whoever has a nicer suit.
Yeah. Whoever's nicer to me.
Yeah, who's nice to me in court?
Whoever gets you the best gifts in court.
Because if he didn't sign the contract, but he just did the thumbs up, I would just follow up and be like, when are you going to sign it?
Yeah, for
Instead of just sending the order in.
You can't really do that anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, why didn't you sign it?
Yeah. Plus, let's say I'm on the side that like signs my side of the contract and gives the contract over to the person. They give me a thumbs up. That thumbs up isn't a co-signature on the contract.
Too weak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just might be like, got it.
Yeah.
And then a day later, if they didn't sign it, you're like, did you see it? Like, why didn't they do that? Why didn't they follow up and just be like, can you sign it?
So
People don't know how to communicate, dude.
Yeah, that's tough.
the flax never arrived, and by the time the cost of flax had increased to $61 per bushel, so now a judge has ordered Actor to pay $122,000 to Kent, stating that the thumbs up emoji meant he had entered a legally binding contract.
So his like bad yes at the time was when prices were lower, and now he's like, hey, I want the flax. Well, price just gone up.
Yep. Actor claims that the thumbs up merely meant that he had seen the message and was waiting to receive the contract via fax or mail.
Oh, so he didn't even send him a physical contract to like.
No, it was just in the text. It was it was in a text.
Well, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's Canada, though.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But don't you have to sign something for it to be, or at least this is why you use
Like DocuSign or something.
DocuSign, bro. DocuSign.
Adobe Fill.
Yeah, DocuSign got it all figured out.
Yeah, DocuSign's great.
Who sends contracts through fax anymore, anyway?
Farmers?
They are a farmer.
When's the last time you guys used a fax machine?
Fucking.
I don't even know how to use one.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even know the first time I used it.
I don't even. Yeah. Well, how does that even work?
I think I learned how to use one in junior high. And then you put the phone number or the fax number into the machine, and then you scan the paper, and it calls, and they have to accept, and then it goes to their place.
Yeah, once it starts screaming, you start feeding it the papers.
Dude, that's actually the craziest technology.
It's actually pretty cool. You think about it.
That's cooler technology than the internet in a lot of ways.
Through a phone, dude.
Yeah, that's wild. Bro.
And you can write a message and then scan it, and it goes to the other side.
I was wrong. Fax machines don't get enough hype, dude. They're underrated.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like they don't get enough.
They were so major that in Back to the Future, they predicted people would still be using it in 2015.
Oh yeah, because the car
Yeah.
started printing out.
They were so major that they saved Harrison Ford in Air Force One.
Yeah?
Any reference? No, that's me by myself.
Really? What happened? What happened on the plane? What about that?
They were on the plane and then they cut the signal and stuff like that so nobody could communicate. But then the black lady, she was like, nah, the fax machine is run on a different line. Oh. So you can get the information to the president, via the fax.
That's tight.
So he sent a
I
fax.
forgot about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was the old school text message.
Yeah.
It was.
It was better than a beeper, I think, dude. Beepers are kind of whack compared to a fax machine.
Beepers were cool in junior high though. I gotta say, I was a little jealous of the people that had beepers.
Wait, you were still like, you were born when we were using beepers?
Yeah, dude. For sure.
Can you imagine a world without like online and stuff now, like what we used to live in with telephones, fax machines?
Even when people were playing outside and were happy.
Were they happy though? Because I remember a more violent time.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And I remember it taking forever to find somebody somewhere.
Yeah.
Like if you both went to a concert or some shit.
Yeah.
Or just like my dad pulling out the fucking maps book and being like, "This is how you read maps."
Bro, Thomas guides, dude. Like this fucking big.
And everybody had a Thomas guide in the backseat of their car.
Yeah.
Every car had one.
Do you remember? So it was like, hey, pick me up at the airport. I'm landing at United. This is my flight, right? So then like you would pull up, you would look at the flight times, and then you would pull up and hope that your friend's on time, and you're just circling at LAX over and over, and then you see them, and you're like, oh, that's them, and then you pull over, and then they get on the, like, it used to take so long for shit. Yeah. You're just waiting for people.
But back then you could get out, walk up to the straight up gate, and then just watch them come out.
Oh, that's true. Because you could park your car, and then you look at the list of all the flights that are coming in, and then they tell you what gate. And there wasn't TSA.
Yeah.
That was even older.
You can walk straight up to the gate, man.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Do you remember like being out just at a random fucking city, right? And then you call your dad, and you're like, hey, I'm at this park with my friends. We're done. Can you come pick me up? And then you hang up, and somehow your dad just rolls up, and you're just like, oh shit, all right, let's go.
Or you do that through a collect call.
Yeah, and he goes, yeah, pick me up at the park, I'm ready.
Yeah.
That whole scenario. Oh shit, Dad. All right, let's go.
He finds me every time.
Well, because it's like he would have dropped me off there.
Yeah.
He would drop me off at my friend's house or somewhere else, and somehow like my parents would find me.
Establishing meeting points of when you would get picked up was very important at one point in time. Like my mom, when she would drop me off, she's like, you're gonna meet me here. You have to be here and nowhere else.
Like at the mall?
It would be chaotic if you were just waiting at the wrong side of the mall.
bro.
That's an extra like 2 hours.
Yeah, and you were waiting there for too long, and then you see your mom or your dad, and they're just
Pissed.
Oh, dude, for the rest of the day, over.
I do miss those times.
Yeah.
Well, some Uber drivers still can't do it. I mean, I did this when I was in Boston. I guess Boston roads are too windy or something. The Uber driver called me up. I was like, I was literally giving him directions, standing in the wind. Yeah.
Sometimes they just give up though.
Plus, he's probably lazy. He probably just prefers it.
Oh yeah.
Nowadays, getting picked up by somebody at LAX is like a fucking sign of true love.
Bro.
That's true, because everyone just Ubers now, man.
Or cab.
But also though, like sometimes as an adult, you're just like, dude, just I'll find my own way. Like you don't want to bother anybody because you know what a pain in the ass it is, and it's like if you pick me up at the airport, I have to owe you a crazy favor, bro.
Dude, my dad just asked me to take him to the airport on Sunday, and at first I was like so perturbed by it. I was like, "Fuck, dude, LAX? Like, are you serious?" And I was like, let me talk to Nico.
Did you ask him like, can I get you an Uber?
I just felt so like a bad son not wanting to spend time with him.
No, you gotta know how to pitch it. So we had my son's Taika had. So my son's name's Taika. For his 4th birthday, I think, or 5th birthday, it was at my wife's mom's house. And so it's like in a city. My mom's not familiar how to get there. And then so she was like, "Oh, can you come pick me up and then bring me?" And I was like, "Oh, so that means afterwards I gotta drop you off back home and then go back?" She's like, "Yeah, can you?" And I was like, I have something better. I'll hire a driver to come pick you up and bring you to the event. And she's like, oh, that sounds nice. I'm like,
Did you get an XL?
You made it sound better. Okay.
Oh yeah, hire a driver.
Was it an XL?
no, it's just like a regular. Uber.
That's you knowing how your mom speaks. Like,
Yeah,
that's how you know
and she got out of. She arrived, got out of the car, all happy, like, my son hired you.
Oh my God.
got a driver, bro.
Well, because they do that in Asia, they get a cab. So I don't understand why they're intimidated by Ubers.
Well, maybe I think your dad just wants to spend some time with you.
Oh, how annoying!
What happened? What did you take him?
What a son you are.
But the funny thing is, I ended up still speaking about this with
Yeah.
Nina for like 20 minutes. We're like looking up traffic during that time frame and stuff like that.
LAX is horrendous, though.
No, but then it was when it was like he's gonna be gone for 6 weeks. I was just gone for 6 weeks, so I was like, all right,
You gotta make
in a 3-month period.
Yeah.
And was it as bad as you thought it would be?
No, it's gonna happen this Sunday.
Oh, you're getting ready.
What time?
I gotta drive him from like 6 p.m.
Hey,
Say goodbye to most of the day, bro.
I gotta catch a red eye, so it'll kind of work out. Can I carpool with you guys? Can you say
Bart can hire you a driver.
no, I want to go with you, dude. I want to hang out with you and your dad, bro.
so you gotta go all the way to OC first, and then go.
And then pick him up in Pasadena and then go to fucking.
You gotta
Whatever it'll
tell
take,
your
dude.
dad to rebook his flight for Tuesday because it'll be way better traffic.
Just move your flight.
yeah. The weekend? Oh my god.
Get him a hotel next to the airport. Drop him off a day earlier.
Dude.
Are you looking forward to talking to him?
Well, I mean, I'll be with him and my mom. It's easy to talk to my dad. So when my mom's in the car, then I'm like,
Oh, it's a group conversation. Oh, it's the mom that throws. Oh, that's interesting.
always.
Wait, is your mom the Viet one?
They're both Vietnamese, but they're Chinese by blood, Vietnamese, born and raised in Vietnam.
Oh, got it.
Damn.
So, are you gonna take me or
Good
what?
luck, man.
I'll do this to end the video. Fuck.
All right, we'll pull up at your house. We'll pull up at 6 at the crib.